gentlemen, you just heard Street Bikers United. Motorcyclists who have joined us year after year. And now for the Congressional Medal of Honor, who is the Grand Marshal, Alan Kellogg. Aloha. Distinguished Flying Cross Society, please throw up a shaka and wave aloha to our amazing veterans as they pass you by. And if you didn't know, aloha means love, and the least we can do is express our love. If you're thankful for your freedoms, notify your face and smile at each of our veterans as they pass you by. Mahalo, mahalo nui for your service. It is, in fact, for those of you just joining us, it is the Vietnam Veterans Parade right here in the heart of Waikiki. If your hands are free, how about a round of applause for the Vietnam veterans?
Welcome back, brother.
Every year we're grateful for the Corvettes that are provided for our veterans and our Grand Marshal as we parade right here in Kalakaua Avenue. As the color guard will approach, we actually are blessed to have some of the future leaders of our country who traveled from around the nation to be here in the 50th state to in fact sing for you and with you the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to normalize singing the national anthem, so let's not just spectate. If you're wearing a hat, please remove your hat. And it's customary that we place a hand on our heart. You're free to do that or not, but I'd like to invite you as a mother of 8 kids, we could teach our children once again to join in as we sing our national anthem. We will wait for the very honored to have Riverview High School from Pennsylvania and Monroe Township High School Choir from New Jersey. I would imagine they traveled the furthest to be here from Pennsylvania and New Jersey. I'd like to remind you that the Joint Service Color Guard approaching us now are service members from the Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, and Space Command. I can see many of you saluting already. I thank you. Now this veteran lives right here in the heart of Hawaii, here in Waikiki, and he joins us every time we have a parade. And so I'm thankful he circles and prepares for our Joint Service Color Guard. Thank you, Uncle. We love you. Mahalo nui. Fellow Americans, please be upstanding. Once again for the national anthem, Riverview High School Choir of Pennsylvania and Monroe Township High School Choir of New Jersey.
Rise
the 50th state is the only one separate from the continent, we're allowed to do the national anthem and continue to have the sounds that you just heard from our amazing Army band that's about to join us. How about another round of applause for all the young people, the fine young people from Pennsylvania and New Jersey who have traveled all the way here to show their patriotism and gratitude to our Vietnam veterans. And now that we're all excited about hearing them, these are the soldiers from the 8th Theater Sustainment Command at Fort Shafter. The military band, 25th Infantry Division Band, created on October 12, 1943. Second most highly decorated band in the U.S. Army. They have 13 unit awards spanning from World War II to the global war on terrorism, participating in 27 campaigns. Soldiers, once again, from the 8th Theater Sustainment Command at Fort Shafter represent the Senior Army Logistics Command in the Pacific Command Area of Responsibility. The least you can do is clap as you see these fine young men and women who serve our great country. The Aloha Hawaii Vietnam veterans. Woo-hoo-hoo! Mahalo pihano kaeleana mai. We want to thank our Aloha Hawaii Vietnam War veterans as we welcome home Vietnam War veterans, not only of the Hawaii group, but of all others who are here with us this evening. We thank them for standing right where they are. As a mother of Hawaii, I salute you and I mahalo you for your service. Once again, everyone who's here at Kalakaua Avenue, these are the Vietnam veterans of Hawaii as we welcome home once again Vietnam War veterans to the great state of Hawaii, the 50th state. And following right closely behind Hawaii Vietnam War veterans are the Vietnam Veterans of America, Unit 858. Young Marines of Pyramid Rock, ladies and gentlemen. And as the Marine Corps balloon passes you by, you are welcome to salute.
Welcome home, welcome home.
Welcome home, welcome home. Still part of the Vietnam Veterans of America. So grateful that we are able to honor the veterans who did go to Vietnam in the 1960s. Talk to your children about not only how grateful we are, we should be a grateful nation for those who serve our great country. Aloha. This is the Oahu chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Vietnam veterans, we salute you and mahalo you. Chapter 858. We love you, mahalo. Way to represent the state of Hawaii and our Vietnam veterans with both our flag and the state flag of the 50th state. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vietnamese American community led by Mr. Tony Tai the former Republic of Vietnam veteran, Binh Duong Provincial Reconnaissance Unit, Phoenix. What a great reminder that we live in times of peace, and these are our Vietnamese. Ohana. We welcome from the beautiful island of Maui, Maui County Veterans Council. And mahalo the council members for being here to represent Maui. Maui no ka oi. Woo! And right behind our Maui council members, the Purple Heart banner. Military Order of the Purple Heart received this decoration. It was chartered by Congress, and it's unique among veteran service organizations. With grants from the Military Order of the Purple Heart Service Foundation and its Ladies Auxiliary, which promote patriotism, fraternalism, and the preservation of America's military history.
Skipping the 28. Oh, no. I already told Jeff to go. Oh, Jeff already went. They're after the video. Okay. Did we announce it for you though? Did we talk about announcements? One of the ones that sang. Huh? The ones that sang for the choir. They're getting up to the other one. 27. Do you need this answer? Yeah.
Okay, joining us right here in front of the crosswalk, please give them another round of applause. They sang our national anthem, Riverview High School Chorus, hailing from just outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Their school chorus joins us under the direction of Mr. Nathan Hart. Thank you for that beautiful rendition of our wonderful national anthem. We thank you so much for being here. They've traveled all over, but first time here in Hawaii. I know as they approach, you can hear them. We welcome the Celtic Pipes and Drums, Hawaii. Began in 1985 as the Shamrock Pipe Band, but the Irish name was too limiting, and so to include so many more people, there's 18 pipers, 4 drummers, and Irish dance team. How about another round of applause as we extend our heartfelt mahalo to the Celtic Pipes and Drums of Hawaii. Our parade committee wishes to extend a heartfelt aloha and mahalo to the Celtics Pipes and Drums of Hawaii for their participation in today's Vietnam Veterans Memorial Day Parade. Compass Real Estate Group, we mahalo you. We thank you so much for all the volunteers you also brought to help us escort our military balloons across Kalakaua Avenue. There's no way that we can have this kind of a parade without the volunteers who make it happen. Daughters of the American Revolution, Chapter 127, the Aloha Chapter, National Society Daughters of the American Revolution, organized 127 years ago. What a legacy. Their membership requires a proven lineal descent to a patriot of the American Revolution. Once again, round of applause for the Aloha Chapter of the National Society Daughters of the American Revolution. Welcome to the heart of Waikiki for the Vietnam Veterans Parade, Cody High School Band from Wyoming. Cody High School Marching Band is being led today by drum majors Brooklyn French and Luella Cornell, under the direction of Wade French and Jeannie Godell. They come from the doorstep of the Yellowstone National Park to represent Wyoming as we pay tribute and show gratitude to the veterans of this great nation. The band is playing Magnificent Seven and a patriotic salute. And mahalo to all the sponsors on this banner at the very end for making it possible for Cody High School Band to join us from Wyoming. Next up, we have the Elks Lodge, combined with members of the Vietnam Veterans of America and VFW Post 8616. Honolulu Trolley. We also recognize the children of the American Revolution. Wonderful. And the Rosies. We love you. Rosie Riveters. Thank you.
Veterans of VFW, Foreign Wars, yeah, VFW. Next one, 34. No.
Joining us now is VFW, and for the kids who don't know what VFW is, it's Veterans of Foreign Wars. Post 10276. One of the largest Veterans of Foreign Wars posts in Hawaii, established in 1972 at Fort Shafter, is represented today, post 10276, comprised of men and women from World War II, Korean, Vietnam, Gulf, Afghanistan, Iraq, and other major conflicts. We cannot express enough our gratitude. Congratulations to post 10276 on your upcoming 50th anniversary. Riding in the vehicles are members Bob Brettensteiner, Stan Fernandez, Ted Hashimoto, and Ron Shado. Mahalo. Testing. And along with all the cars we wish we could drive, come our beautiful beauty queens. This is one great lineup. For our Veterans Parade, Vietnam Veterans Parade 2025, in the Copper and Tan Corvette, executive producer of Hot Rock TV Hawaii and the Galaxy Global Television Network, President Ronnie James, with Mrs. Eva Salcido and Miss Universal Petite Puerto Rico 2025. Just got back from her tour of the mainland and Puerto Rico. In the hot red Corvette, isn't she gorgeous? Leilani Smith is a talented 6-year-old actor, dancer, and model. She holds the titles of 2025 Little Miss Waikiki Car Club and Little Miss Hot Rock TV. Once again, that was Leilani Smith. Alexandria Bogate, Miss Waikiki Teen USA 2025. Isn't she gorgeous? Right here. The Cuthbertson High School Band is here from North Carolina. Cuthbertson High School Mighty Marching Cavaliers is a vibrant, dedicated group of musicians selected to participate in this year's Vietnam Veterans Memorial Day Parade, a deeply meaningful event honoring the history and resilience of our nation's servicemen and women. Cuthbertson High School is in Waxhaw, North Carolina. This is their second visit to the island. Proudly representing their state, they had also previously performed at the 75th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. And now, the Navy Balloon. And the Navy Platoon. Show some aloha for the Navy. Choo! My favorite uniform of all. And now, for Monroe Township High School Band and Chorus of New Jersey. Monroe Township High School music program has an extensive history of performance and excellence throughout New Jersey. They're excited to have returned to Hawaii to perform and offer a salute for our veterans. Please welcome Monroe Township High School Band and Chorus from New Jersey. Next is the American Legion Post 17, chartered by Congress on March 15, 1919, as a patriotic veterans organization. Membership swiftly grew to over 1 million, and local posts sprang up across the country. Today, membership stands at over 2.4 million in 14,000 posts worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, American Legion Post 17. And our youngest recruits, Young Marines. We thank the Young Marines. University of North Carolina Alumni Association, mahalo for escorting our Navy balloon across Kalakaua Avenue for the Vietnam Veterans Parade. Ladies and gentlemen, Marist High School Band from Illinois. Founded by Mr. Frank Nana in 1963. Internationally famed band. Once again, we welcome the Marist High School Band of Illinois. A legacy of 60 years and a staple in the Chicagoland community. Founded by Mr. Frank Manna in 1963, they performed at the Rose Bowl Parade in Pasadena, St. Patrick's Day Parade, and of course now the Vietnam Veterans Parade. I salute the Air Force as they pass you by here in the heart of Waikiki. As we salute and express our gratitude to the Vietnam veterans. Space Force balloon. Wave or clap or smile, whatever you can do to show your gratitude. It's the least we can do. Aloha! This boy has aloha spirits. Let's hear it for the Spirit of Jupiter Marching Band from Jupiter, Florida. Choo-hoo! This Jupiter Community High School Marching Band is under the direction of Ryan Ross. They are a Florida powerhouse, often placing top 3 in their state. They have huge gratitude for all those who have served and are honored to march today in tribute of our Vietnam veterans. Mahalo nui loa, the Spirit of Jupiter Marching Band from Jupiter, Florida. And now for the Coast Guard. We salute not only veterans, but all of our Coast Guard families that might be here in Kalakaua at this time. Now, anytime I come from the North Shore for these wonderful parades, patriotic parades, I should say, I am always looking forward to Blazin' FX classic cars. We want to say aloha to Lay of Blazin' FX and the good folks that provide us with our classic cars. One of our more popular entries every time we are here at Kalakaua Avenue, this time for the Vietnam veterans. These are all cars. We're going to take you back in time to the early 50s and 60s. I want you to chee-hoo when the car you wish you owned passes you by. Tonight we're here for the Vietnam veterans as we remember as a grateful nation the service of these great men and women. And Blazin' FX Cars is always here. Not only for this parade, but later on in the year when we resume for Pearl Harbor. That's it, rev that engine when you pass by. Shee-hoo! It's a proud moment when we can celebrate and still have these well-kept classic cars from the 50s and 60s. And we look forward to having more cars made in our country that we buy and drive on our roads. Mahalo. Appleton East High School Band from Wisconsin. Under the direction of Margaret LaFleur, the Appleton East Patriots have a long history of performance excellence in the wonderful state of Wisconsin and around the nation. They're here to provide a musical salute to our Vietnam veterans and are proud to represent the rising generation in demonstrating their gratitude for the service and sacrifice of our service members. Please, a round of applause for Appleton East High School Band of Wisconsin. Absolutely amazing. Way to represent the state of Wisconsin, Appleton East High School Band. And I want to say mahalo for choosing a wonderful aloha print. And of course, approaching you now, the American Bald Eagle. Choo! We'd like to mahalo and thank our volunteers who've showed up also to render their service and appreciation to our service members. Mahalo to our U-Haul volunteers as they pass by. Can anybody out there name what kind of car is coming this way? I can't hear you. What make of car is it? It's a Volkswagen. Let's say it. 1, 2, 3. Volkswagen. Here they come. This is the Volkswagen Club of Hawaii joining us now. Mahalo to the Volkswagen Club of Hawaii for joining us in our effort to express our gratitude, our mahalo to the Vietnam veterans. And every time I see the next vet center, mobile vet center approaching us, I'm trying not to cry, I need to pull it together. I'm constantly thinking of what we can do to serve our veterans wherever you might be. This is the Hawaii State Department of Veterans Affairs Mobile Vet Center. And even though the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs does their part to help the veterans of our country, I ask you as a mother of this state of Hawaii to look for the veteran nearest you and see how your family can be of service. If we malama or cherish each other, we will continue to be a strong and grateful nation. Mahalo once again. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our Vietnam Veterans Memorial Parade. Please take care of each other. Whether you're visiting Hawaii or you're from Hawaii, aloha is what our entire nation needs. Alo means to share, and ha is breath or essence of life. We're grateful for the gift of life that we have, and we're grateful for those who are willing to sacrifice their lives for us. As you hold the hand of your child walking by, I'm smiling at you and hoping that you know that as the future generation of our country, the best thing we can do is to teach them through our example what aloha means. May we as a nation treat each other with aloha from one state to another, from one household to another. And like we did earlier, normalize singing the national anthem wherever you might be so that you might be reminded of the freedoms we enjoy.
And defend our country at all times.
Yes, and defend our country and defend our children. Protect them at all costs. I'd like to leave you with a song. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my family by my side. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, New York to Hawaii. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time to stand and say, I love you and I thank you for my freedom. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. Sing it with me. God bless the USA. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave will be here next year this time. I'd actually like to announce who our Vietnam veteran is that happens to be here with us. This is Ron Nakatsu, ladies and gentlemen, Vietnam veteran. Here from the state of Hawaii. I salute you and I thank you for your service. All right. Welcome home, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, just heard from Sia. Another big round of applause for Sia. She's a special lady here in Hawaii. We sure love her. Nobody more patriotic than Sia. She's got a beautiful voice. Thank you all for being here today on National Vietnam Veterans Day and the National Vietnam Veterans Day Parade. Don't forget to thank and hug a veteran like Sia just did.
Once again, thank you, Joel, the National Vietnam Veterans Parade. Before I turn the microphone off, the reason I'm so patriotic is because of my mother. She's here for the first time today, back home in Hawaii. My mom, Henrietta, is 84 years old. She came to the United States legally in 1955, and she, from the first breath I took, taught me to be a grateful citizen of this great country. I urge you to do the same in your household. Mahalo.